It is 1940 and German forces are trying to capture the entirety of Greece, but ANZAC forces are going to try to stop them. Here today, there are several river crossings across this large body of water that we're going to try to stop the Germans here today. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and check down below in the description to download this mod. Of course, it is the ANZAC mission mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2, which adds a lot of detail and a lot of realism, which is very, very cool. All sorts of different symbols here based off of the symbols for example, troop transports or whatnot used in actual warfare. We're going to start then with their, let's see, veteran rifle sections. And we're going to call out some equipment here. Yeah, really cool, by the way. There's a lot of good voice acting here from ANZAC voice actors, or at least those of Australia and New Zealand, which is exactly what that means. The, we got some big anti-tank guns, 57 millimeters and such that we can call out on. Absolutely. All right, so they're going to radio back and forth as we're calling things out. It's kind of cool, actually, to hear them do that in use. We're going to call out a machine gun, a mortar. All right, enemy recon is on the way to try to scout out our positions a little bit. This mod, by the way, also makes it so that way you need to have certain types of officers and such nearby, commanders and everything, in order to make your troops effective. So go ahead and continue that AT gun to go down the road. We need to defend those bridges in the center, stop the German recon from coming through, and we'll go ahead and get some more troops up here. Some of the voice acting is taken from movies. I'm not really fond of that, but I am really fond of the immense amount of work that has gone in on not only the mini-map on you see on the right side where everything's kind of squared off into different grids and is marked depending on what the terrain is like, but also, of course, the markings of each individual soldier and such for what company they happen to be in or what platoon or whatever they happen to be is appropriately marked. In a previous mission, we were able to successfully capture this area, but I'm going to take a look at what seems to be the most interesting in this mission mod, or this campaign mod, which also features Africa as well. So if you want to see some African missions for the ANZAC forces, those are on there as well. All right, let's get our Brent carrier with the 57mm 6-pounder up here. We're going to have to first deflect, I think, armored cars and such are coming our way. So we're going to deal with those. Looks like we also have a very large mortar as well. I think this is the 4.2-inch for the British. And so we'll put that somewhere down over here in order to block enemy forces advance across it. In fact, we actually need to guard left, right, and center. So maybe it'd be a better idea for us to bring a mortar over to, for example, the right side where a bridge isn't going to be destroyed. Our goal here is to capture and hold the bridges, not to destroy them. So I think the AT gun in the center is an appropriate thing to have, and another additional squad will come up as well. We'll try to get these guys on the left side. ANZAC, of course, consisting of volunteers and recruits from all over Australia and New Zealand. So hats off to those young men who fought and died, and of course served today in those forces as well, Australian Army and New Zealand Army, Air Force, etc. Very cool to see them on the field here today. Recon platoon, we have 100 points extra. Let's go ahead and see what else we can call up for 100 points. Oh wow, we can actually call up multiple snipers too. Looks like we only get like one of each, so it kind of is cool. You'll have to really negotiate or really think about how you call up your units. For example, if you only get 2 snipers and you call them up, that's all you get. That's the end of it if they die. All right, we're going to set up our machine gun here and block the bridge. I think this might be a good spot for it. Seems to be a smaller bridge here, so maybe light vehicles, if anything. And I wonder if we can... Nope, can't set up any sort of breastwork or anything, so we'll get the other AT gun over here. Might be able to shoot things coming down the bridge and on the other side. Okay, do we have a machine gunner? Let's see. Yep, submachine gunner here. We'll go ahead and see if we can move all these troops around where they need to go. Nice that there's some craters and defensive positions. Here we are, the Bren gun. That's what we're looking for. And infantry arriving finally on the right side, or left side. Right side we're going to need a little bit more love on. We have really pretty much nothing there, except for our commander back there at the base. We'll send some of these guys to the right, as well as the mortar. And we'll see if we can turn that way. Hopefully we get some more points as time goes on. But this is very cool. It's more about tactics in order to eliminate the enemy rather than numbers. So German forces should be well on their way now. Let's get that gun down. And we'll lay some troops down over here on the bridge. Alright, I don't think we'll be able to shoot anyone from here, so let's just get down here. I see enemy troops moving on the left flank. Infantry possibly approaching the bridge on the left. Let's continue to set them up.
The crows, that's the face that killed his mother-in-law.
Alright, let's see. Alright, we're going to try to get all these guys set up here as soon as we can. It's a good position. Alright, enemy infantry contact. HE gun firing, Bren gun firing. Where's that damn Bren gun? That'll be useful. Get that Bren gun on the bridge. Let's go. Meanwhile, ANZAC infantry coming up on the right flank. We'll go ahead and stay back here a little bit on the right flank. All right, ANZAC forces are able to hold the Germans off. Looks like a motorcycle is trying to make its way across the river. Very beautiful, really nicely detailed map of Greece. There's also, of course, the Italian campaign, and also, as I mentioned, Africa as well. Let's go ahead and get down then. There we go. All right, Germans are coming across. ANZAC opening up on them. Let them have it, boys. Come on now. Germans opening up with their MG 34s or 42s. Sound like a 42. All right, Bren gun is in position. Man down. We need a medic. Sniper's up. Let's put our sniper here. Oh boy, we need a medic. Let's see if we can find a medic. Okay, I think we should have a... Should be a medic within our squad somewhere. Machine gunner. Lance corporal. Machine gunner. Perhaps we don't get a medic with that platoon call out. Alright, enemy infantry is preparing for an attack now in 2 minutes after the recon has been defeated. Looks like we've been successful in stopping them here. Sniper still trying to finish them off. I don't know exactly where we get a medic from. Oh, I see medic specialist. Well, I guess we'll call him up here. It's probably going to be too late by the time he gets up here, but we'll see. Hopefully not. I thought each platoon got or each squad got a medic. But I guess not. At least the medic's on his way now. Very cool. He's got like a stretcher on board. I think he's got a stretcher on the front, maybe? Well, let's get up there and heal that man. Wow, ANZAC on the left side is not backing down. They're holding the line, especially against a machine gun. Oh yeah, they're giving the Germans hell. Multiple Krauts down, plus one diving behind the bridge there. Oh, he's trying to bail. Machine guns here. Let's get that medic on the line. We got a wounded man up here. There we go. Well, that was cool. I didn't even know we could call up a medic in a truck like that. That's really neat. And then, of course, it'll take a little time to heal that man. For a little bit of realism. Very good. So this seems to add a little element of Rob's realism with the whole, seems that troops have limited health and such. Our troops are very skilled, by the way. The ones that I've called up are of the higher quality. And that man's going to finish healing himself up. Okay, very good. Well, we're holding all positions. Recon tried to break through on multiple fronts. We should probably add a little bit more infantry to the mix. More veterans are going to be definitely needed here at 200 points. We're going to call some to the right flank. And we'll leave the middle a little bit for... it's really easy to reinforce the center. Just because it's the main road right there. Like how we have... Oh, that's really cool how you got... Wow, and listen to that radio chatter back and forth. Very good. Bren carrier unloading on enemy troops on the bridge. Enemy infantry due in 45 seconds. We've got a man who's out of ammo. Does the Bren carrier have any ammo? Nope, just for the Bren gun itself. Which is actually interesting. He's carrying rounds for the MG. There we go. We'll give him all of our ammo. Seems like he can also make breastworks, so perhaps we should do that. Oh, excellent. They have the ability to dig in like in Rob's. That's cool. I think I'll make a position here. And we'll put our MG behind it when we can. Otherwise, clear area to fire is pretty good. Left side, Germans are still pushing up. I can still hear that MG42 firing off. We got no wounded, no dead on this side. Damn, ANZAC are giving them a hell of a time. Well, we've got a really great position against them. And they've got a machine gun somewhere. I wonder where that is. Oh, literally inside the bunker. Oh, that's funny. Germans must have tried to capture that bunker position. There we go. There goes our troops now.
Done.
Okay, mortar's in a really good spot. I like that. I think we should set up some additional defense then. Let's set up some foxholes on this side of the river. Oh, wow. They've even got an old Vickers gun from World War I. Ooh, lots of Germans on the bridge now. We'll get digging a couple of holes. Let's take a look. We can't go over that far yet, but looks like the Germans are bringing up some real pain. MG over here is unloading on them too. Sniper is opening up. Hopefully he gets a hit on that guy there. Look closely. Oh, he sure did. Very good. These guys are SMGs, so they don't really have any sort of entrenching tools. But these guys will. Boy, it took you long enough to get here. Platoon command, 100 points. Let's see, ammo resupply. I think we'll just have the guy without ammo pull back for now. That platoon commander. I don't know exactly what he'll do. They have special benefits and such. But since we're dealing with so many... actually, let's see what else we have. Supply. Let's see, anti-tank guns, ammo resupply, troop transporters. Okay, nothing really valuable on that. Recon platoon of a sniper. Nothing really great there. Support company, though, that would be useful. Boy, let's call up a... let's call up another machine gun to block that bridge effectively. We might be able to bring up a machine gun on the left side, too, to slow those Germans down. Yeah, we'll bring them... Yeah, we'll get a machine gun up here, too. Oh, wow, we're doing a great job in blocking this bridge. And this is playing out a lot more realistically than any other... Wow, Robs could really use, like, a mission mod like this. Fantastic. Mod makers did a great job. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put a breastwork wall there. And you can see here that the trenches have been properly dug. Yeah, there we go. Really a fantastic addition to any mod is the ability for troops to dig foxholes or to put up breastwork wherever they need to. Gonna go ahead and try to keep an eye on the river crossing. I don't know what'll try to cross over here. We've got a heck of a lot of submachine guns now, though. The boy, half of the force on the front line has Tommy guns or whatnot. And I liked how that medic played out. That was really cool. All right, we should be getting a machine gun up there shortly. They got to carry it all the way, and it's very cool. Some of the briefings too will tell you exactly how the roads are set up and such. I skipped that at the very start, but you can see here. The defenses laid out here for an attack, or for example, you know, the HQ having all of the trenches dug around it. All right, looks like the enemy's not breaking through or getting anywhere close to us. Bren gun here has still got about 2,000 rounds. I see fire coming from over here. Let me get over there and try to hit the Germans a little bit. Let's bring our machine gun to the right. Seems like the Bren gun doesn't want to shoot back. Lots of Germans on the other side of the river, but no attempt to cross. Should bring the damn mortar over here. Let's bring the mortar over since the Germans are being a little stubborn. And we'll set our MG up over here. It's a shame the MG doesn't have the ability to dig out a larger foxhole for itself. But it does have the ability to conceal in Robs. Not here, though. Huh. Oh, there we go. So a whole slew of German troops are on the other side of that bridge, but they're not going to cross. They know the ANZAC are there, and they don't want to go across. There we go. Okay, well, the right side is defended by troops being dug in. We're ready to go. If there's any sort of vehicle there, we should be able to take it on with the AT gun. We should be able to just turn it to the right and flank any vehicle. It's got pretty good range. I'm surprised the Germans... I don't want to bring our vehicle any closer yet. We have a few shots with the mortar, maybe. We also can't go any further. Then about halfway point on the bridge, from what I understand. Seems like we can't go about any further than that. There we go. Looks like the driver's wounded as well inside the Bren carrier. Alright, we're going to hit them on the other side of the bridge. There we go. Now, we don't want to destroy the bridge, which is why I kept the mortars away, but if the enemy's not going to attack, we are going to have to bring the fight to them since we can't attack. And we'll back up the Bren carrier again then. Good weapon, that Bren carrier. Now we're going to back out of here, give the AT gun position to fire. Oh, and we got a man down. It's annoying. I was trying to keep him out of trouble. All right, let's get the medic up and running. All right, medic, come on over. Let's cover that man. All right, get him up. Okay, the mortar doesn't seem to be able to... Where's that mortar now? There it goes. I want to bombard whatever's on the other side. They gotta go. Alright, we're gonna have to call up more mortars. The Germans are just gonna be hiding, I think. Well, the machine gun there was successful in destroying the German force trying to cross here. Two bridges there, crossing one of the river and the other of this small ravine. Alright, reinforcements are here. Fantastic. The mortar just needs to work its way up to the front.
Darn the crows, that's the face that killed his mother-in-law.
There we go. Alright, well, the Germans are completely stopped at the bridge. Are we using white phosphorus now? Oh, it's smoke rounds. We are going to need to stand by for our supply then. Ammo resupply for 100. Thanks, Alex. Okay. Now we're going to need some more ammunition up here then. At least they're not going to be able to shoot at us for a while. We'll speed up time here while we get our reinforcements all set up. We'll hopefully bombard all those troops. There we go. Enemy infantry are eliminated. Alright, mechanized infantry inbound now. Now they're picking up the pace the Germans are. This man was wounded from the Bren carrier earlier, and medic can hop back over to the car. Nope, turn that way, please. There we go. Back the truck out of here. We got enemy armor. We really should drive the truck back the other way. I'm going to actually park it over here instead, behind the bunker. I don't want a stray round coming over here. Mortars should be fully resupplied again, right? Switch back to frag round. This does actually take elements from Rob's as well, so they've done some good work in that. Alright, I see a light armored car. Ooh, nice. Man, we blew up something on the other side. The Germans are having a hell of a day. Keep hitting them, boys. Nice. German armored car getting hit right as it comes across the road. See if we can salvage any weaponry from that. Ah, look, we've got an MG42. Actually, that'll be better for our friend without ammo over here. I'll dip that back into the vehicle. Alright, we're still holding down infantry that are trying to cross. This guy back into cover. Alright, we gotta get our mortars back. It's cool, we can call up a little supply jeep to bring up little amounts of supply. Or also a bigger truck. That's pretty cool. Alright, now we've got ourselves a MG42 to utilize. Alright, get that thing reloaded. Oh, damn it. This is Rob's, so that's why that thing didn't fire. There's a mixed match between ammo types and the weaponry, so even though it does have machine gun ammo, it won't fire because there's a conflict. Mod makers have to remember that Rob's uses a different set of ammo for tanks, and for machine guns, all have different types based off the machine gun that it actually is, so keep that in mind. Maybe there's something here we can grab. No? Okay. Well, maybe we can make our way back to the truck. Maybe there's ammo for that. Looks like there's a lot of infantry trying to cross on either side. Oh, we gotta get that AT gun resupplied too. Oh, there we go. Now the machine gun actually has some ammo. Seems that this supply truck is able to resupply German ammo. Alright, have at it then. Head over to the AT gun. Gotta make sure that's got supply. Well, seems like the Germans are doing business only in the center. And the Brits and the ANZAC and everybody else who's in the fight has got a lot of, got a lot of stopping power. Enemy half-track there. There we go, nice destruction on that. Oh damn, this only has a few rounds left. I think we hit the one in the back, but not in the front. Into the dirt. Alright, I think this thing is worthless now because of the supply issues in Rob's. Mod makers have to remember that. The hell was that? German half-track somehow came through and exploded? Okay, took our machine gun with it. Now the Germans have a nice roadblock in front of there. Is that man wounded? Or is he dead? I think we have a casualty here. Or he's knocked out, one of the two. I can't necessarily tell. Right, well, one thing I'm going to try to do is grab a small ammo box. Enemy armored car on the right side. Alright, we got an AT grenade here. Damn, another half-track coming up. Bro. Nice work. Alright, Germans are trying to break through on the left. We've lost our machine gun. Time to blow the bridge. Or at least hit him with a smoke round. Wow, that was way off. Okay, they're starting to push us aside. Let's get some additional infantry up here. And let's see if we can get another anti-tank gun. So it doesn't seem that the ammunition is getting to the anti-tank gun here. But it did seem to work for the mortars.
On the crows, that's the face that killed his mother-in-law.
Alright, we'll just have to hold the line here. We'll have to hope that they see the gun and don't advance because they think it's operational. Alright, lots more German vehicles on the right side. Half track with the AT gun coming up. Mortar being replenished again. I wonder where our sniper went. Lots of destruction on that main bridge. Multiple motorcycles destroyed. Alright, let's drop this gun. Get the Bren carrier on the bridge to block. Back this way. There we go. Alright, we're out of ammo. Alright, reinforcements have arrived for the ANZAC. Let's get out there, boys, down by the bridge and fight. Push them back. Ah, perfect. Supply trucks can supply both infantry and heavy ammo. Yeah, we're running out of ammo everywhere. Enemy half-track there. I don't know if we can attack that. Oh, it seems to be knocked out. Very good. Well, German half-tracks might be thinking twice about coming over here. It's that medic jeep over here. Germans are turning away or something. During their river crossing, they're having trouble. Maybe against the tide or something. A large explosion. Sound off in the distance. Don't know what the hell that was. There we go. Damn, friendly down. Alright, defend against enemy mechanized infantry has been completed. Got that medic coming over. He's coming down the street. Let's go. Double time it. We don't have time for this lollygagging. Oh, enemy tanks are up next. Excellent. We have a capturable enemy half-track. Just hit it with the damn AT, would you please? That's what I want. Alright, good. We now have a captured vehicle. Alright, wow, a lot of babysitting in this. Very well done. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, enemy tanks. I don't see what we got or where they are. Alright, medic's doing some work over here on that wounded. Alright, enemy armor. Okay. Back this damn Bren carrier out of there. Got a damn enemy tank. Oh, damn. Don't block the AT gun. Jeez, I don't think we're going to be able to call up... we can't resupply our AT guns directly, and we can't spend money every single time on that. I don't think we have armor in general. Ammo, resupply, troop transport. We don't have tanks. Field engineers. What can they do? Kill tank traps and such. Support company does have anti-tank, and there we go. We'll go for those. Dear God, let that AT gun hit something. Fire. Ah, hell, we got wounded on the front line.
Yeah, g'day.
Stay there. I don't think we're going to be able to get there with the medic in time. Try to put our mortar here. Provide more support. One AT gun is down. Germans are chewing through quite a bit of our men here. Okay, medic, come on back. We're going to switch out of ammo troops. Another out of ammo AT gun. Unfortunate. Supply truck destroyed, but not even being able to resupply any ammo aside from the mortars, it seems. It should be functional. Here comes a big group of our anti-tank troops, too. Kind of cool to see them going up the ditch rather than the road. Medics reversing, yeah, typical men of war. We're going to see what we can do about those wounded. So a note to the mod makers, yes, ammunition types and such really matter in ROBs. That's really kind of the only big problem to the experience, is that we don't have anything to stop them now. Every time we call up an AT gun, it's essentially like calling up a weapon that can only be fired 5 times and then has to be decrewed. What the hell's wrong with this mortar? Face the right way. There we go. We got multiple men down. The medic is now assigned to them. And we're going to spread out here. Germans are about to cross the bridge. I don't know if there's much we can do to stop them without the proper weaponry. I don't know where the hell those Piat teams are. We actually get a 30 cal with some of them. Well equipped, it seems. Hold all flags for 6 minutes. Alright, we just got to hold for 6 more minutes then. Damn, those guys are having a horrible day down there. Come on, medic, you got to do your thing. Crowd tanks are blocking on the bridge. I don't know if they've been damaged or what, but let's get our ANZAC spread out a little bit. Here we are. Here's a Piat team. That's supposed to be the support teams then. Oh yeah, Germans are going to start facing some much more mean fire from us now. Yeah, go ahead, Germans, bring the bridge down on top of you. I don't mind. I'm just told to defend it. You can destroy it if you want. Germans attempting to cross over here. Looks like we're dealing with Stu 42s and Panzer 3s. I think they're trying to hit our machine gun here. Strange. We're hitting troops on the bridge from the flank. Anybody without ammo, you're just going to have to hold the line. Damn, left flank is just folding. We're just out of ammo. Too many tanks down there. Fall back, boys. We won't be able to get a medic down there, unfortunately. Too much fire. Try to call up another medic, though. Let's call up a supply truck. What is it? Anti-tank, ammo resupply. There we go. Supply truck and a supply jeep. Let's get both of them. Gotta hold the line, boys. Germans are getting close enough now where we're firing the Piat. Hell yeah! One enemy tank roasted. That's danger close when you gotta use anti-tank weapons like that. Enemy tanks are stopped on the left. ANZACs are getting what they need most. Alright, medic, let's get up here. Alright, listen, we got a lot of guys up there by the bridge. Start healing. Do a little bit more than Jesus. Alright, grab another one. Alright, supply truck off to the flank. Don't want to get that popped again. Alright, if you're out of ammo, get over here. Let's go. We can only do infantry ammo now. We don't have the AT guns anymore. Literally, the only thing stopping them now is the ANZAC. We're going to supply jeep to park over here. Zip across that canal. Let's go. Get down over here, you idiot. Alright, medic's working his thing. Here comes another medic. Oh, hell, this is one hell of a defense mission. This is nicely done. Slow build up. Not just like a countdown timer with a tidal wave. It's nice. Get some of our troops to the right side. There we go. Medic, you gotta keep doing your thing. Cover the medic. Alright, the supply jeep, I'm gonna try to zip it over here and drop off some supply. That's a really cool touch. Rob should have had that. Tanks are trying to look for an area to cross, but they just can't. The bridges are where they need to cross. Alright, pull back, boys. Get ammo. Let's go. Switch out if you need to. Let's go. Get another 30 cal up here. There we are. Another Piat ready. Dear God, they went for the supply jeep. Medic! Alright, pull back. Medics are doing as much as they can. Got another medic here. Alright, let's heal up the guys over here. Oh wait, do we not? You don't have your bag. Grab your medic bag. 2 minutes. Wonder if we can still resupply from the overturned truck. Hopefully all the ammo didn't cook off. Well, it wasn't as bad as it looked. Only 3 men are wounded. Every time those crowds shoot, man. Alright, listen. Don't you get out of here, damn it. Alright, he's basically routing is what's happening there. He's under too much fire. There's a lot of wounded men out there. We should be able to get him. If they can hold on for like a minute, we should be able to get him. Nice defensive position here. Oh, hell, this is just a damn execution wall. It's a firing squad wall right there. At least it's an area of clear fire for the Germans to get hit by us. Well, it's a good situation we have right now. We've got lots of ammo. So it's a good situation to be in. We got medics working. I think 2 is okay for now. We'll keep working on what we got. Alright, 1 minute remaining. Germans almost crossing the river. I don't know what the hell their decision is. They've lost multiple tanks on that bridge. Can't see very well in those tanks, I'd imagine. Let's get that medic back. We've saved who we can. Let's go. Get back out there on that side. Okay, looks like the medic got everyone up over here. And a couple of guys are down in the trench. Let's get these guys. Piat teams are perfectly in position. Anything so much as breeze across that bridge, we got it. Want to get out there and get those men. Now we've taken some decent losses, but not as much as the Germans have. Incredible amount lost on that bridge crossing. tracked vehicles blocking the bridge. All 3 flags under ANZAC control. All right, wow, look at all the smoke and destruction over on the bridge. Crazy. You can definitely tell something's going on here. All right, well done, mission complete. You defended your area. There's more defensive missions and stuff to check out for the ANZAC forces. The defenses are very, very cool. I think we'll continue on with that. So if you'd like to see more defenses in Men of War Assault Squad 2 for the ANZAC forces, go ahead and click or tap that like button. Check down below in the description to download the ANZAC missions as well on the Google Doc spreadsheet. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.